Trump headlines are rally disappointment.
Good evening.
Okay.
Welcome to an episode of Moke and Friends. I am your lovely host, Moke. I got Giver with me.
Moke and Friends.
I got Thiago with me.
Yo.
And I got Young Moses with me. I thought you were going to play the Moke and Friends after everything. Yo, so... Yo, crazy thing is that so when the countdown finished, you still gotta press go live. It just says it's showtime, so it doesn't just start on its own.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said on Facebook it starts on its own. Maybe. Or Facebook will cancel it if you don't start or something.
I don't fucking know, but I had to press go live, but you know.
Oh, I know you just did it for YouTube for sure.
But how would Facebook start on its own if it's not going yet?
That's what you said. You said that.
Bro, I've never done that.
So you're lying.
I feel like you taking bits and pieces. What I say. Anyway, we are here on this beautiful hot Sunday in the great lovely state of Texas. We are probably dying. Gas is $4. I saw something. If you have something, it's like $3 something, but gas is $4. You know, the world is pissing off Will.
Why is that?
I don't know, but we actually have a topic today. But I do want to ease into the topic. I don't want to jump right into the topic yet. Before we starting at Will, how was your weekend been, sir?
It's been pretty low key, casual. Just watched some UFC. Just been relaxing, went to the gym. Nothing crazy. How about you?
Same. I mean, I've been good. You know, relaxing at the gym, watching UFC. No, I haven't gone to no gym and watched UFC, but you know, just doing family shit and putting up with Sting. What about you, Moses?
I've been working, so it's my first day off.
Yeah.
Had to.
How does my mic sound? Does it sound normal?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Maybe get turned up just a smidge, but
how's that?
That's good.
Good, because the knob's all the way over, so
there is more to go.
Yeah,
interesting. But yeah, no, I just been working. Yeah, that's it. I've been in super zombie mode because I've actually had to work. It's been like one of those whack weeks where it's like, you know, usually I'm out of there within an hour or two and I'm not really doing anything, but it's like basically one of the hires came in like kind of trying to check us on some like, y'all really don't do enough, and I'm about to, like, he's like going on some like, I'm gonna keep an eye on y'all to make sure y'all are like actually trying to. So he's about to try to toss more work our way to, because they're just salty that we keep getting clean planes.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that.
Thief, are you an Austin Thief or no? You're not.
I am not. No,
he sold his soul for Victoria.
Sorry, guys.
And I do want to say, I know we're kind of starting off slow. Thief. Thank you for being here, because I know I did tag you in it, but I only really, and this is, sometimes my girl says my bluntness sounds rude, so this isn't sound rude, but I was only tagging you in it because you're in the group chat, and I,
fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate you being here. So, I mean, I know that you are going to be wearing a huge ass cape this whole episode. So I can't wait to hear it.
All right.
I do want to say that I'm drinking some apple whiskey with. I am an HEB fan. Like, I love anything HEB. Like, I tell my girl, like, I don't want fucking Doritos. Like, I like the HEB brand shit. So I have the HEB soda, and I'm drinking liquor, which is not from HEB. So I'm gonna just bring it down a smidge because I'm in the hot pod room, and I'm like, yo, I'm sweating like under my shirt. So, and then I was thinking to myself, like, should I take my shirt off? And I was like, oh man, like you might be kind of drunk already. So let's start. Before I know we're gonna talk about. You want to hear a corny joke? Here's a corny joke. It's a weird joke, but you know, I have a dark sense of humor. I said, "Oh man," in my head, I said, "Today's topic," and I've been saying this to myself all day because it just tickled me. I said, "Today is my daughter versus Dwayne Wade." Tickled me.
What does that mean?
Roe vs Wade.
Damn.
I know, like, yes, I'm a corny ass nigga. But this is the shit that be going on in my head.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn it.
I almost feel like
How's it going?
I almost feel like I want to change my shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Should probably do it.
Yeah, I'll be right back. It's like y'all see me wearing a polo shirt. I get stand up. I'm just wearing like a jock strap or some shit. I'll be right back, man.
He's gonna be back. While he's gone, I'm gonna play this audio real quick. It's a minute.
Get into it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Are drawing backlash. During last night's rally, Trump endorsed State Senator Darren Bailey in the six-way GOP race for governor. He told the crowd at the Adams County Fairgrounds near Quincy, Bailey will restore the state to greatness. Trump also reiterated his support for the overturning of Roe versus Wade.
There he goes.
President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
Miller's spokesperson says she misspoke.
Do you understand what she said?
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Thank Trump for the saving of white lives through the abortion.
Okay.
Now I thought that was a misspoke. She misspoke, but she did not.
No.
When I was reading the quote. So
rarely do those MAGA people misspeak.
Yeah, they just usually speak out of ignorance. So that's something we want to hit on too. When we get into the bag. Trump didn't really say that much, but you can see the title. But you know, but you're pro abortion, so you know.
I didn't say I was pro. I never said I was pro life.
We'll get into it.
Complexities, sir. Complexities.
Man. So, Thief, I want to ask you this question though. What makes
Ask me.
Well, I don't want to say what makes you so invested because you're not really that invested. I think we're just kind of forcing you to invest it via the group chat. But have you discussed this with your girl at the house about the abortion?
No, we talked about it. It's weird because we're both on the same wavelength of like, we understand that, you know, we want all the kids to, you know, live or whatever. And me personally, I don't agree with abortion. I don't. Same way I don't agree with, you know, the whole
masturbation.
You know, shut up. No. Same way I don't really necessarily agree with certain lifestyles. But in the same sentence, in the same vein, in the same thought, we said, look, it's a woman's right to choose.
Talking about,
man, come on now.
Who's asking what lifestyles you're talking about?
The alphabet community, my brother. The alphabet community. I don't
wait. What y'all talking about?
He was at. I would get canceled.
Thiago just loosely said, you know, he doesn't agree with some lifestyles. I just asked what that meant.
Okay,
I don't agree with the alphabet community, my brother. I don't agree with it, but
so you don't agree with gay couples or gay relationship?
I don't care. It doesn't really affect me. I don't necessarily think that. Well, I don't know. It's hard for me to.
No,
See,
speak your mind, brother.
Here I go backpedaling. All right. Listen.
Speak
Cause
your mind.
I'm gonna say this
I want to
right
hear
here,
what
right
you're
now.
saying. I want to hear what ignorance you're spewing.
Speak your piece,
ignorance?
King. Speak your piece,
It's
King.
my
Yeah,
piece.
speak
If
your
that's
piece,
ignorant, it's
King.
ignorant. Look, we were talking because Moses asked me, "Did we talk about the whole verdict?" And I was like, "Yeah." Look, I think it's. I don't agree with the whole thing. With the whole verdict, I think it's a woman's right to choose what
Right.
she
Let
does
me
with her body.
hold on.
Now,
Before you
go
get to
ahead. Go
Cape,
ahead. Go
let
ahead.
me ask you this: do you
Ask me.
know anything about Roe versus Wade except what you've seen on social media?
No, I did a little bit of research. Roe versus Wade really was just a federal government kind of like it was like an umbrella, right? So it was protected.
Wait. I thought it was about some shit that happened back in the Gap where
Yeah.
okay, my bad. All right.
No. Yeah. So really, it's been like 50 years, I believe.
Right.
Where and excuse me if I'm ignorant because I really didn't like do too much delving, and maybe I should later on, just to be informed. But from my understanding is that this was a federal mandate, not even a mandate, but a federal protection. Excuse me. Kind of like just saying, hey, uh, it's you can have legal right to an abortion, whether that be you just being you just hoeing around, you don't want to get pregnant, or any other kind of um, term that falls under the abortion, whether that be medically necessary or otherwise. You know what I mean? So now, with this overturning, it really gives the power to the states to decide. Okay, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? So from what I get, or from what I understand, and I might be completely wrong, and school me if I am, but it's my understanding that there were trigger laws set in place before, um, and with the states, anyways, right? So like now with this whole overturning of Roe v. Wade, now states can decide whatever they want to do. Liberal states can say, "Oh yeah, continue to do what you're doing," and the more conservative states, like our state,
Right.
can kind of just implement more and more restrictions and regulations concerning that theme or abortion, I guess.
I am interested over here by Duval on the north side. There was an abortion clinic. And I have
I
trolled
think
these people. Uh,
okay.
so every day there's people outside that are protesting and praying. They're the church. They're outside
Right.
praying outside the abortion clinic, which I also
Okay.
think they don't know that the location that they are still continually praying at is no longer an abortion clinic. That place has been shut down for a long time and they've moved. I do wonder if the Christian side of the game is. What'd you say? You're Christian, Diago?
Yes, I am.
So, did you go to church today?
No, I went yesterday.
Okay, I didn't go to church today either. Overslept. But I do wonder if they're celebrating because you know how usually churches will kind of segue
Yeah.
things going on in the world into their like that one pastor that was talking about Kevin Samuels.
No,
Actually,
I don't remember that one, but maybe Duke shared it. But I don't remember that guy talking about Kevin Samuels.
well, just I'm talking about how they get super personal
Oh
about
yeah.
world. So I do wonder if Christian people are rejoicing at the overturning, which I think has much to do with nothing really.
Really, it's funny that you say that. So I was on Facebook and one of these dudes that I met through the reselling community, through the sneaker community, he's like super, one of these like he's a pretty cool dude, pretty chill dude, but he I think that day, was it Friday or Thursday? I don't remember. That they officially, did the overturning. He had posted something and people were just at him, at his neck on the in his comments saying like, what the hell is wrong with you? I have a bunch of like friends that are agnostic and atheists or whatever, and they're like, keep your fairy tale book out of my life and stuff like that. So it
I'm on
really,
some other shit right
I don't know,
now.
man. It's wild because as a person of faith, I feel like I should be empathetic to everybody's, needs, whether that be, if I agree with their lifestyle or not. That doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The truth, the fact of the matter is that it's their choice. We were given free will, right, Josh? Like as
That's
human beings, like that's debatable, right? But like everybody, look, I'll say it like this: we all have a
sometimes I wonder,
choice, and
Thiago,
whether
because I said that trolling and jokingly, and you agreed with me.
yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? That,
I
damn.
said that I said it's debatable as a
Oh, my
joke,
bad.
but
Eh,
no, but I do agree with you. Yeah, everybody has their free choice.
everybody has their choice, but everybody also makes their bed that they sleep in. So, or sorry, they sleep in the bed that they make. So I mean, you know what I mean. This overturning has like long lasting implications. I feel like, at least for like in our community or even in our state, and other states that are conservative, they're going to be young ladies that they make a mistake, you know what I mean, and sure they want to do this, and before it was easy to just go on the Walgreens, getting a little pill, and then just that being
Now,
that.
hold
Now
up,
Hold
not
on.
the case.
hold up,
Is
hold
Steve
up, hold
is
up,
Steve
hold up, hold up,
way out of pocket or what?
hold
Is
up,
he?
hold up. You're
Am I
going,
out of pocket?
no, you're
I
going
I
for
personally know somebody that got knocked up.
no,
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 no.
They
no.
took a pill.
No, we
Now,
understand
let's
about the
slow it
pill.
down. Let's
Are you
slow it
saying
down.
that? Are you saying that the pill taking shouldn't be allowed? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's
Okay.
not what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
saying that's her choice.
Okay.
Me as a male, I don't have that choice because I'm
Hold on.
only
I
giving
want
you
to wait.
half.
I want Moke to get in on this before you,
Please.
because you're going a little fast. And
Mo-
I don't want to skip over the point you're going on.
Yeah. Like, what is Thief trying to say? Is he
What's
pro?
happening? Fuck, I missed
I'm
this
not
shit
trolling,
because
bro. I'm
shit's
being dead
happening.
ass. Please,
Steve, what's
Mo.
happening?
No, we're just trying to slow it down. We're gonna let Moke get back in the game. Thief,
Okay.
Please.
Thief went on a tangent, and his true
I
feelings.
did. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh
No,
no,
don't
I
apologize for your true
apologize.
feelings, brother.
speak your
Here's
truth,
my truth. Here's
girl.
my truth, gentlemen. And I'm gonna tell you like this for real. I feel like it's a woman's right to choose. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean
Okay,
that
okay, okay.
it's the
Hold
right
on.
choice. That's
I don't want to steer you down. I just want to. I want to make sure we dissect, because you're jumping to different points. I want to make sure we hit.
Yeah.
You're talking about pills. You're talking about women's choice to choose. You're talking about
We talking about
the
pills.
system. Let's kind of get
yeah.
into. Okay, so we already went over there. You're familiar with the Roe versus Wade, William.
Right.
I guess. How much do you know about that, or do you even care?
No.
As far as you're talking to
Just
me?
the implications of the judicial
Well,
side of it.
well, I mean,
You sound far away.
me, I do.
Yeah.
That sounds good to
Uh,
me.
Oh, he
all right. Well,
does?
That sounds fine to
Maybe
me.
my shit. What's going on my end? I feel like
hey,
I'm in a
He doesn't sound super close either, but I mean, I can hear him. I don't know.
yeah,
right.
Nah.
Yeah, but I
Here,
just meant
do I sound better now?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, no. As far as mine, I mean, like, yeah, the Roe v. Wade, the whole judgment was to federally allow abortion. So now once they repealed it, now it's not a federal mandate, so now it's state by state. That's where I'm at with it. Is that what you're asking about, Josh?
Yeah, kind of just that the basic.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but like until last week, the likelihood that it was going to be overturned was always slim and none. Even when Trump hired like 3 new judges to the Supreme Court, they all said that they were aware of the implication and they respected like the female process, but that was just as it would say, like nice talk just for them to get in there and then pass and overturn the actual judgment.
Now this is what I this is my understanding, because what people are saying, it's slim to none that it would get a return. As I was doing the research, it looked like niggas have been shooting their shot at reversing this for a long time.
100%.
So it's not like, that's why I'm wondering why people think it's a long shot, because I was looking at the
What do you
court
mean?
case.
They've been getting turned down year after year after year, so that's why.
Well, I guess my point is that if you shoot enough jumpers, one's gonna go in. So
Well, that's like the same thing they're talking about. If gun law, they've been trying to change gun laws for a long time, and
it might happen.
they're not making any substantial movement. So like, I mean, the idea that this was going to happen, nobody, like, you can look at the outcry. Everybody is reacting the way they are because nobody thought it was going to be possible, regardless of how many shots have been attempted at it.
That's why I'm wondering, because so I'm looking at the cases. Every case, the original case, and this is another thing. It's kind of weird that people say men shouldn't be involved in this because the original case, it was men that approved it. But every case, the vote was getting slimmer and slimmer. It was like 7-2, then 6-3, and it was kind of going in that direction.
Well,
the
whole replacement of like adding more conservative Supreme Court judges made it possible. Like if Trump, like literally, if Trump wasn't able to get those 3 conservative judges in there, we would have no discussion. But like that was probably one of the. I mean, there's many things Trump did that was like that we're gonna feel the effects of later on down the line. But that was probably the main thing that we're seeing now is the Supreme Court is basically conservative majority, and then like at the midterms will probably be even more of conservative sentiment. So you're gonna have a Democratic president with a bunch of Republican conservative views at every other level. So it should play out fun. I'm here for it.
Are you saying Trump like pretty much died for Republican sins and like did like one last thing and like now it's like
not at all.
The plants are being the seeds have been planted?
No, because you make them out to be a martyr. He didn't sacrifice.
No, I'm not. I'm just speaking what
you just asked if he
died.
Josh
is talking about.
Yeah, you just asked, did he die for their sins? He didn't die. He
I was repeating what Josh said.
He improved his own standing while keeping true to his word that if he was going to run, he was going to run as a Republican because he could trick them a lot easier, which he did. Yeah. And like everything he said he was going to do, he did. So I wouldn't say he's good, but that's how the line would go. Everything I said I did, I did. So
that's a flex. I don't know.
Right. So I mean that's what I'm saying. I mean, I just didn't word it right.
Okay.
Let me catch up a little bit, man. My gears are still going. You know what I'm saying? I barely got oil on everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just. The cogs are moving now. You know what I mean? I almost broke out into a fucking sweat. I'm back. I'm back. Let me be a narcissist for a second. I'm back.
Did you turn the lights down to reduce the heat?
Yes, nigga. Yes. Nigga, yes. I turned them down. I turned them off. I turned them off, nigga. Bruh. Yo, yeah, they're off.
All right.
And and my Mac was going through that whole like hot phase, so I was trying to see if I was going to do my phone, but then I forgot how I did through my phone last time. I think I don't know. I'm just
no. This is if you know you're going to pod today, why would you keep the Mac in the garage?
I didn't. I barely just brought it in here. But nigga, it's that hot, nigga. It's that fucking hot. Yeah, like I barely, because I thought I had it in my room all day.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, and when I was doing my phone, then I was like, my phone started heating up. I was like, how hot is it in here? But according to the air conditioner, it's like 90 degrees. So,
all right. So before we get into the abortion thing, this is kind of like, I don't have a lot on this, but I do want to talk about it a little bit. From a strictly opinion standpoint, you did hear the deal with the white lies that the chick said. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it with the bitch with the Trump shit, right?
But you heard it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. So I guess the thoughts on that, which I did have a thought of, I wasn't really surprised by it. I was like, these niggas be talking like this behind the scenes all the time. Anyway,
look, here's this is just like how I told you the other day. I'm not surprised by this because what did I tell you the other day? I mean, this may sound stupid, but I said I feel like this bill is more towards white women.
You
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more towards white women because there's so many fucking mixed babies. You know what I mean? Like if the world would be projected right, people would probably say there's gonna be mixed babies all throughout throughout for here on out. You know what I mean? And so I feel like.
Correct.
And I've been drinking, so I'm just gonna talk kind of reckless. But I feel like some white people be on some weirdo shit, so they be doing a lot of the molestations, and a lot of the incest shit. So I feel like their reasoning might be, and I could be totally wrong, but their reasoning might be like, let's keep the white whatever here
Keep the
by
white
any means necessary.
even if it's incest.
Because like nigga Josh, I told you that shit what Friday, I think.
It's not kind of racist. Hey, nigga.
Yo, but I told you that like Friday or something. And then when did this video come out? Like yesterday?
Yeah, can I?
Okay, so I told you that I felt like this was like towards white women on Friday, and then yesterday they say like, "Yo, save white lives." Isn't a white bitch saying it?
It was crazy. You did say that, and this is why I was, because I almost mentioned it and was like, let's postpone it because I wanted to do some thorough research, but yeah, when I saw it, I was like, damn, this nigga was right.
Yeah.
But my pushback with that was, of course, that the abortion rates are a lot higher in the Black community. But I don't know. As I've been doing some more research on it, I'm thinking that's not a systematic thing, and it's more of a mentality thing.
I mean,
I'm saying it's not as systematic as I thought. I understand the placements of Planned Parenthood being in impoverished areas are maybe more systematic. But I don't think anybody's forcing anybody to go to the Planned Parenthoods. So I don't, but most white women aren't choosing to get Planned Parenthood. Like they get that's so I'm still conflicted on that. I know she said that, but they still have way less abortions. So here's a stat that I pulled. Majority of the women, I'm just running through this real quick, and you can say your opinions on it. This is from 2019. But majority of the women who had abortions, 50% of them were in their 20s, while about 31% of them were in their 30s. Teenagers from 13 to 19 were 9%, and while women in their 40s accounted for 4%. Let's see. The vast majority of the women who had abortions in 2019 were unmarried. 85% of them were unmarried. I want to use that stat so when we get into the harlots and the thoughts. While the married women accounted for only 15% of abortions was from married women, and that's from 41 states. It's not the complete country, but it's a pretty big, data. Let's see. This is a stat I want to talk about because this is actually not as different as I thought it was. But it said 38% of all women who had abortions were Black.
Okay.
32% were white. Actually, that means that probably might be some credence to your argument because 30%.
I mean, just keep going. Keep going.
21% were Hispanic. That was kind of surprising. 7% were of other races and ethnicities that America just kind of like throws in the pot.
So look. How about this? Did you look up any stats for abortions from incest or rape? And like as I just said that, I almost feel like a piece of shit because I told my girl, I was like, yo, we're finna be 3 niggas and 4 niggas talking about some women shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like a piece of shit even saying that. But
yeah, I did look it up on. So I saved it somewhere. I think it was like 2% or something.
And that's the percentage of abortions from molestations and incest?
Yeah, or rape. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rape and incest.
So here's another stat. Again, this is just information. We can rock with it in a minute. All this is from the CDC. 93% of all abortions occurred during the first trimester. So that comes into the whole life aspect of it, I guess. So that means at or before 13 weeks. Additionally, 6% was between 14 and 20 weeks, and only 1% was 21 weeks or later. and only 2% of all abortions. Now, this is where I'm getting to the thoughts again. Only 2% of abortions involves complications from women. So, health complications or whatever.
Okay, and that's the only legal way,
Yes.
right?
These are only legally reported.
No,
abortions.
I'm saying the only legal way for abortions is health shit, right? After that law.
Depends on the state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, basically. That's the fear. That's the fear that people have that so here's I guess it sucks for conservative states because the thing is even if you were in a conservative state, you could always go back to like, hey, well, the government says, federal law says y'all can't do that. But now it's like almost like abortions. I'm sure you're going to start hearing it now in politicians' speech every voting thing. You know how we vote on housing and dumb stuff like that. That can change every new politician that gets in. So basically now every politician that gets in will have to kind of implement some type of, we can reverse the abortion thing, for my term. And that'll be the new thing, on the state level. Now, I do think that means that women will probably pay more attention to the state level voting.
I don't like Will's laugh.
Well, it's just no. It's just the map. It's like so because I was reading this thing. So like New Mexico is one of those like few states where like the surrounding states are all against it. So you're gonna have like a bunch of people from Texas, Oklahoma, potentially Arizona. Coming
and that's when
into
you have
Mexico.
the jobs that are paying like $4,000 reimbursement, up to $4,000 reimbursement.
Yeah. I seen Dix came out and they were like,
yeah,
whatever you need, we got you. And again, some of these states it says are likely, like Texas, the law doesn't kick in until like 30 days, but I guess abortion clinics are closing. Some are closing down now just to avoid any potential criminal charges. So that's
wait. So would this be classified as murder?
I mean,
I'm not go there yet, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's classified under the law, but it's like it's illegal to do. Like Texas has laws that say it's illegal to do if the federal law gets removed, and that goes and they call it like trigger laws. So that goes into effect in 30 days. But yeah, go ahead.
No, you can finish.
Oh, but
being polite.
No, but a lot of places are just closing down now to avoid it, and
so,
like some attorneys are advising them that that's probably the better thing to do to not.
So the ban is for abortion unless it's a medical reason, right? So I guess that would mean like if the baby is dying or something like that.
If your health is probably in imminent danger,
Okay, so you mean to tell me if a fucking like uncle molests his niece? No. Let's up the ante a little bit. If a brother molests his sister, or however that works, incest. You know what I'm saying? Or a dad and a daughter. Incest. Okay.
Somebody is that calling? Is that the random call or the call-in?
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Stephanie.
Yep.
Okay.
She's live in the mix. She's live in the mix. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yo, before Stephanie, before you go, I was gonna say, so if like a father molests his daughter and gets her pregnant, and the baby's gonna be fucked up, you mean to tell me that the abortion is illegal?
No, it's not currently.
Yeah. In certain states, it's illegal. Like Texas has already immediately banned it.
Nah, hold on.
There's other states that there literally have been abortions scheduled, and they had to call them and tell them that they can't get it done.
Now, Stephanie, before you get to cooking, can you hear everybody well, and can everybody hear Stephanie?
I can hear her.
She sounds fine. I can hear her.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
can hear you, sir. Yeah.
Right, cool. Okay, so when you guys are, so I want to run this real quick because you asked about it earlier, Mo. So the stat that I got is 1% of women obtain an abortion because they became pregnant through rape, and less than 0.5% do so because of incest.
Okay. All right.
Now, Stephanie's not gonna like this. 86% became had abortions from thotting.
Okay. 86.
86% of women had abortions outside of marriage.
Now you know that they're trying to stop the Plan B also
with no medical complications.
I believe it. I know. I don't personally know this person, but I know somebody through somebody that I know who's had like 3 abortions just because.
Oh, I know multiple women that have had multiple abortions.
Yeah.
The way Josh said that.
Which is wild. I mean, but I feel like it still should be her option. Like, if that's what she wants to do, she wants to go and hoe around and then take care of it afterwards. I mean, that's her business.
Okay, now.
But, I mean, there's plenty of other situations that, you know, women really need to have it done. And then now this is putting them in a complicated spot.
That is true. But let me ask you this. Since the people that actually need things done, yeah, there can be provisions put in for that. But because that's such a small number, should that be highlighted, or is that just an emotional trigger for the harlots to still get what they want?
Like regarding medically needing it done?
Not medically needing it. Are the ones that don't medically need it and are just doing it because they're frivolously out here having babies, riding the women that actually medically need it to get what they want? You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like if they think that it will be in their advantage to like keep that service, yeah. But I don't think that they're necessarily like the girls who are just getting it done just to get it done. I mean, I don't think that they're necessarily riding that wave of like, oh, well, some women medically need it. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's still just a personal preference.
So do you think abortion should well, I guess you just answered that. You think abortion should be up to the woman, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
So at what point do you think at what point do you think is the cutoff then? Like when should you not be able to get an abortion?
The cutoff for getting an abortion. I mean, there already were like rules in place, like you couldn't. So there were rules in place where you can't get an abortion just because, like, for any reason past a certain point in your pregnancy, because you know, obviously, like it becomes way more. Like if you're trying to terminate a 3rd trimester pregnancy, like they wouldn't even let you do that unless like it was deemed medically necessary, if I'm correct. Because then the baby is much bigger. It can't be removed, you know, or might not be able to be removed safely the way that they would have to do it. But, you know, there are some women who their child, you know, unfortunately dies in the womb. And then now if with this going on, they'll have to literally carry it to term and, you know, wait to go into labor or have a C-section to like give birth, but the baby is not alive. So there's so many bad things that are coming from this.
Wait, what? So is that knowing? Like you said that they have to go through all that just to give birth to like a stillborn. Is that knowing?
Yeah, they will make. I mean, now in states where if a woman can't travel to a state that is allowing abortion, like if somebody, I mean, because think about it now, if you live in like Florida, the closest place to you is somewhere like New Mexico or up north, like New York or something. Like there's no surrounding states immediately, you know. So that already puts financial burden on whoever is trying to go and have an abortion done. Because now you got to look at flights or, you know, driving all the way out to wherever you need to go.
did you see some of the jobs saying that they would pay for like up to $4,000 for travel and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think that's super dope but I mean, also with that, I feel like people are still going to take advantage of like just out here scotting around and then wanting to have an abortion. So that can kind of go both ways. Like, I would hate for a situation like if someone who really needed to medically have an abortion, be denied like that financial aid.
Okay, so you say someone who medically should have an abortion, but do you agree with the girl who's maybe 14, 15 and she had sex and she got pregnant and she shouldn't have it?
Oh,
like, do you think it should be aborted then?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should still be a decision that she makes because, like, I saw a post earlier that I totally agreed with, was like listing all of these reasons why someone could not adopt children, like a 15-year-old girl, a 13-year-old girl,
Right,
even a 20-year-old girl.
I saw that reason. I saw that post too.
Yeah, because you have, they make sure that you're financially stable, that you're mentally able, all of these things. But then, if you get pregnant, you just got to handle it, which is fucking crazy because, you're totally taking our right away as women to not want to have to, not necessarily put a burden on the rest of our lives. But if I was a 13-year-old girl and I was pregnant, I would be scared, knowing.
Of course, because
from a family that's not
like
wealthy.
My brother once got I don't want to say kicked out.
You're on mute.
Yeah,
Mo.
yeah.
Yo, Mo.
Moke, you're on mute. Yo.
Like,
Yeah, so I think you're muted on StreamYard.
There you go.
Yeah,
No, you're still muted.
Yeah, it's on StreamYard. Like
it's on StreamYard. I can see the mute button.
Like next to your name, it shows no mic. Like your mic is not connected.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Say something? No, you're not back. All right. While Moke figures that out, so I did have a question. I forgot y'all were cooking, and I forgot what the question was. Let me jog my memory real quick. Oh, but there is a thing I did look up. So apparently in Texas, after 16 weeks, we still can't hear you yet, Moke, but it might be your computer is on the fritz.
Oh, no, what am I?
Or the heat. Oh, there you go. We can hear you.
There you go. There you go.
Ever no, my USB cord to my Focusrite is fucked up. I stepped on it. If ever this happens, just go on without me. I'm be like the soldier who got shot. And I'm like, yo, let's go.
Sorry, brother. It's just a flesh wound. Sorry, brother.
I told my girl to bring stink. It's really hot in here. I brought steak.
Hey, stink sighting.
Stinky.
Stinks in the house.
Stink in the house.
She's being ratchet. I can hear her yelling. Was she yelling? Yes. I was like, hear her. Anyway, so Stinky.
She looks like a natural on camera. Natural.
Stinky's gonna be.
There you go.
My bad. I know I said a lot of shit, but I forgot what I said. But so yeah. But yeah, so if my cord is fucked up and I keep being lazy and not buying a new USB thing for my Focusrite, and so I stepped on it, and that's what fucked up. And I was cooking too, man. I was cooking with my steak. Anyway, is Stephanie still here?
She's still here, I think.
I do want to speak about the beef we have.
No.
Oh my God!
I'm joking.
You keep bringing this up.
I'm joking. I am joking.
He won't let it die.
So look. So do you think abortion should just be whoever's impregnated's choice?
Yeah, absolutely.
So how long do you think it should be up till? Like 8 months, 9 months, 4 months?
No, I mean, unless for a medical reason, I feel like even just like being a good human, I wouldn't want to like I feel like they should have maybe like a 2-month window because that's before you finish your first trimester.
But you say medical, but what if it's like a 12-year-old?
What?
No, but that's
Like
what I'm saying.
girl
So like,
pregnant,
I feel
right?
like
And she's perfectly healthy.
I was like, what?
Abort a 12-year-old. I was like, that's murder, sir.
I feel like
Slippery slopes. This is getting off the rails.
No, but if
Skip
it's a girl who's
no,
like
I feel
12
like
years
they should
old,
do like a 2-month blanket time. Like 2 months is good enough for you to really like sit, think about it. What do you really want to do? And then I feel like after that 2 months, maybe even pushing it to 3. After that point, unless it's a medical reason, then you should, not be able to get one done. Just in my opinion, because I feel like doing it any further than that, like with me being pregnant twice, like I could never imagine feeling those kicks and feeling all that stuff and then be like, nah, I don't want you. Like, that's wild. I could never do that.
But when do you start feeling kicks? Like at 6 months?
Now hold up. Let me.
I mean, it depends.
Let me say this because
Here we go.
What I found in Texas, I'm not gonna go there yet. But what I found in Texas is that anything after 16 weeks, you have to have it done in a hospital. You can't go to a clinic. So that's
I agree with that for sure because the baby is so much bigger. That's what I'm saying. Like just for the safety of the mother, there's a point where it gets too big to be able to do in a clinic.
Okay. Now I have another. Well, go ahead, Mo.
Never mind. I was gonna say, how do they do it in the clinic?
Well, sometimes you can have 2 rounds.
I think Lord. I think there's 2 ways. One is called
rounds, like a
abortion, or like a medicated abortion or something, where it's like a pill basically.
Yeah.
And then you just take a pill.
Okay,
I think it's 2 pills or something.
Stephanie,
and it does it.
What do you think? What do you think about them talking about trying to stop the ban the Plan B?
I mean, if it gets to that point, then it sounds like eventually they're just going to ban birth control altogether.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Because I know bitches who used to take Plan B like vitamins.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all because it's like, all right, well, if you're going to do that, then the country as a whole needs to get ready to cough up a lot of fucking money, which they're not going to do because families are going to need help if you're forcing us to have all these kids.
Do you think they should offer guys vasectomy?
Oh, hey, relax.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that men are little babies about this because they think, oh, my balls. But it's literally a procedure that you can go in, get done, walk out the same day. Like you're fine.
Yeah, I heard it doesn't hurt.
But,
yeah, my friend
you
had it done.
Just have to ice your nuts afterwards. Yeah,
he's got his little guys on ice in case he changes his mind.
What do you mean on ice?
right. And that's the easy thing about the men body. You can literally have reverse easily.
Yeah, you can you can get the procedure reversed, or you can store your sperm in deep freeze.
Because me and my girl were talking about that because she said that you can reverse a vasectomy, but you can't reverse getting your tube tied.
So you can reverse getting your tube tied, but getting your tube tied is a major surgery. So you have to go in for another major surgery to undo it. And then having it undone doesn't always, it's not 100% success rate of having children afterwards. Even having your tube tied is not 100% of preventing children. Like you can still get pregnant if you have your tube tied. A guy can still get pregnant if he has a vasectomy, but it's a better measure to take if you're wanting to lessen that chance of getting pregnant.
So basically, what I'm getting from you is that you think that abortion should be legal.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
I'm saying, so what I'm getting from you is you think abortion should be legal.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they should definitely be legal. I think unless it's medically necessary, up to like 3 months.
Yo, that Derek take is wild.
They should let female lawmakers decide if men should be forced to get vasectomies at a specific age. My girl was talking about that. I don't know if Derek's talking like that because he's caping.
They should let female lawmakers decide if men should be forced to give a second.
What do you mean? Men should never be forced. The whole idea that it could be
You
forced.
said that you wanted me to have a vasectomy. What did I do? You said that you might want to have kids, and I wasn't so sure.
I feel like we need more
You're right.
context.
And then when you said you definitely didn't want to have kids,
Yeah, here's the thing about that Derek and the lawmakers. So, like I said earlier, originally it was men lawmakers that passed the law to allow abortions. So, is that a mute argument to be like men shouldn't be voting on it if men voted on it originally to even make it possible for 50 years?
I mean, I don't think men should be voting on our bodies, period.
I don't think so either.
That is very true. So you do agree the women should have 100% of the decision to abort or not abort.
We live in America.
Definitely.
Supreme Court. With
Let me ask you this: if they have 100% of that responsibility or that decision, why do they only want 50% of the responsibility when the baby's here?
Hey, gang.
No, I think that's definitely another personal thing. Because I would never be like, yo, Derek, you need to split our time exactly throughout the day, 12 hours and 12 hours. Like, if you're a good parent, that's not nothing that you're even worried about. So that's a whole other topic.
Well, that's a little different because you guys are married. I mean, for someone who's
exactly.
Well, yeah,
because I made the smart decision to wait till I got married.
Correct.
But be objective though. Be objective about the answer.
I do respect you did it the right way. But I'm saying if women want 100% of responsibility, so when the baby's here, why is it now that? Because if we're talking about life, inception, all that stuff, eggs, whatnot. Would a man's sperm not be included as part of his body? So isn't his body in your body? No.
But it's
no. I mean, if Derek was like, "Yo, I don't want you to get an abortion," but I was like, "Nah, I'm getting it." I mean, it's just, with him being my partner, that would be something I would take into consideration. Like, right. But I mean, at the end of the day, I know that he would be supportive of whatever decision I made because I am the one who would have to go through a 9-month pregnancy, go through a C-section or vaginal delivery, and then I mean, body her choice, and then like afterwards, and after I'm still personally going through mental struggles from having Miles. Like he's a whole 16-month-old child, and I'm still mentally not squared away with where I would like to be. That takes so much of a toll on a woman more than just having a 9-month pregnancy and giving birth. It's so much more. So I feel like that's why it should absolutely be our decision.
True, but that still doesn't answer why, if you have 100% of that choice, why you only want 50% of the responsibility when the baby gets here. Not speaking from a married woman's perspective.
But look, just to be fair, I think like that is subjective to the woman because I don't think that Stephanie looks at it like that.
Right.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about married women. We already talked about that. Only 14%.
But then it's also hard for me to answer that question because
she's not doing it.
Right. Because I am not. Because I don't have that position. I don't have like.
Are we not beefing?
Oh, well,
we working on the same team.
Who?
Stephanie.
Oh my god.
Be on the same team. Look,
man, white people crazy. Yeah.
Stephanie, are you a Christian? You believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay. So look,
I believe in God.
So do you when do you think a baby is born?
When do I think a baby is born?
Like has life? Because for me, I don't think a baby has life till they're like 8 or 9 months. When do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
like when do you think would be the cutoff point of abortion?
I still take it back to like 3 months cutoff.
3 months.
Max, like 3 months back, because like you have that's 3 months of you sitting and trying to make this decision whether or not you want to go through with it for the rest of your life. But I feel like after that point, the only thing that should allow an abortion would be if it's deemed medically necessary for either the child or the mom. So, I mean, I feel like 3 months is plenty of time, even if you are 15, 16 years old. for you to really have to think about, you know, what you're about to do.
All right, so look, I'm gonna ask you some like real questions. So if 3 months is a time, and if the baby is a living being at 3 months, then you have to be okay that like, yo, this person is not ready for this baby. This person is 14, whatever, and I'm gonna be okay with killing the baby, right?
Yeah, because I mean, on the medical side of it, like the doctors or whoever's performing this, like it's not their decision. Like they are there to perform the service. It's not them to be like, yo, do you really want to do this? Blah blah blah. You know, that decision should be left up to the mother. But I mean, even like with when I was pregnant with Miles, I didn't even know I was pregnant with him until like plenty of time had passed, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. So by the time I found out that I was pregnant with him, we already had a soft heartbeat. You know, so like he was already at that point.
That is a fair question. I was
But if you wouldn't hold on, if you wouldn't have found out and say like you knew about it, would the thought go through your head like, yo, I might want to keep it, I might not want to keep it?
Okay, baby, sure. No, I didn't think about that. Like when we found out,
like you're in a loving relationship. So like if you have a baby, it's like, yo, that's dope. Versus like if you with some shitty ass naughty head ass nigga. Huh?
No, it was still
with somebody you love,
we were not city. Right, but it was still like
Derek ain't no hoe ass nigga though. Is what I'm saying.
Another one. Right, but even Derek was really so. Like, when I showed him and told him that I was pregnant with Miles, I was at work. He was at home with Lily, and he like just looked at me. He didn't say nothing for like 2 minutes, and he was just like,
"You're fucking lying! You're fucking lying!"
It was wild. It was so scary though, because like, you know, we were only parents of one child, and she was a lot of work at that point because, you know, she was only like a year and a half when I was first pregnant with him, and we were like, "Fuck, man, we got to do this shit again." But never my mind was it like,
it ain't with a girl, it's with a nigga.
But your first thought wasn't, "We're pregnant, abort," because I don't fuck with Derek.
No,
like that's the majority of the mentalities. So I guess what I want to get to is this on the same topic that you guys are talking about. I've talked to some women since this whole things have unevolved or evolved, but I hear a lot of women saying that they could go 6 and 7 months and not know they're pregnant. What do you think about that?
No, I'm gonna say this.
Sure can happen.
Huh?
That's true. Like I have, like Will, you see my neighbor, right? That chick, you seen her, right? And like, she's pregnant, and you can't even tell. You know what I'm saying? So like, people can go a long time,
but she can tell though.
But let me develop it, because I know where you're going. I'm not saying 6 or 7 months without showing.
Yeah, knowing.
How do you go 6 and 7 months
without having a period?
But
right?
there's a TV show on TLC that says like pregnant and didn't know or some shit.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna go there. That's pregnant and irresponsible.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. So if you know you're having unprotected sex, 1, and 2, you know you missed your period, is it irresponsible to keep waiting for the period to come 2 months,
Absolutely.
3 months, or just going to the doctor and saying, "Hey, I missed my period. What's going on here?" Because I think that's when people that's what push back with that argument.
No, I agree with that completely, because I mean that's why I took test with Miles. I was only like 3 or 4 days late from my period, and then that's when I found out. But I mean, as a woman, if you're having unprotected sex and you miss your period, then you should definitely know to take a test at least at home to figure it out. And because if you miss your period past that point, there's a hormone in your body that is producing because you're pregnant.
Correct.
So you'll know after your missed period that you are pregnant, or if you are not. Like I don't know any women who have gotten false negatives after their missed period. I've known some women who have gotten like false positives, or maybe it was like an ectopic pregnancy where it did like that your body naturally had an abortion because it just didn't attach the way it was supposed to.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like if you're having unprotected sex, then and you miss your period, then obviously you need to put two and two together, like, and get checked out. Yeah.
Oh,
I know Thiago had a lot to say about this earlier.
well, Thiago's been so. My issue with Thiago is because he's a caper. I think he's not being honest about. For one, I think he's not being honest about how he really feels about it because he doesn't want to get canceled. and also he's trying to maintain. Now I'll give you some respect on this. Partially, he's trying to maintain
Partially.
because he doesn't want to piss off his wife. So I think that's why Thiago's trying to walk the line.
Because he's a caper.
What's that, Thiago?
Put him on full blast.
No, honestly, look, I'm gonna say I think
Because you got a
Stephanie.
female on here, so you know.
No, listen, I think she vocalized
Married
a
female
lot
at
of,
that
like,
too.
what I
She's in
was
the same
saying.
position as you.
I cannot. Here's the thing. I think she vocalized a lot what I was thinking. I will disagree with some things, but to be honest, like I kind of like
Things that Stephanie said or some things that everybody said.
some things that everybody said.
What specifically?
Yeah. Tap in, Thiago. Tap in.
No, listen, and I'll get roasted in the group live chat later. I don't honestly, like, it's fine. It's my view. I think that, like what she said, right? Like, medically necessary, and that's where I'm coming from. That is my biggest fear. My biggest fear, right? Because I don't have
Wait.
kids.
Time out. This goes to you and Stephanie. What does medically necessary mean? Because as y'all know, wait. As y'all know, I like watching pedophiles get caught. You know what I'm saying? So if a grown up or a father or uncle or brother gets his daughter, sister, niece pregnant and they're fucking healthy, so there's no medical necessity.
But I think that should be medically necessary because
why? If everybody's
why?
healthy, why?
Think about it, but think about it. It's not only a health issue; it's a genetics issue. If you're introducing the same genetics, and you're mixing that egg, and that's
like I know the why you're gonna say. I know the why you're gonna say, but what I'm gonna say is like you can't look at quote unquote mental retardation because you can have mental retardation.
It's not only no. It's not only that. There's other complications that come up, and that's the best case scenario. There'd be babies born without, half a brain, not fully developed heart,
which will go under mental retardation.
Okay, but
that's not mental retardation. That is
half a brain.
That is a non-viable. Not having.
Am I going too far?
No.
I'm looking at Josh's expression.
I think you're thinking. No, you not got too far.
I think you're thinking correctly.
I do think this is a conversation too many people have because we did go to the stat that's only that complications only 2% of abortions.
So yes, check me. Like
give
me right.
So I do feel like it's kind of tough to have that conversation because again, you're using 2% to escape the 86% that don't necessarily need it for another reason. And 2% doesn't include the rape and incest. The rape is 1%.
Right.
The incest is 0.5%.
Right.
And
I guess I understand what you're saying. Well, okay.
So I think this is a problem that people use that, and we keep talking about it, like that's the highlight. But it's like I think
but I think.
Go ahead, Seth.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I think to go back to that, it's like how I said there should be a 3-month top limit to whether or not you want to do it on your own to have that abortion.
Like in Mexico?
And then after that, no, bro.
Oh, you said do it on your own. I don't know where you gonna do it.
Look,
on your own.
Stephanie, think about this though.
No, you get pregnant and you're just like, no, I don't think I want to agree with this.
Okay. My bad.
You said 3 months. Now, is this 3 months from 0 to 3 months, or 3 months till like I just found out I'm pregnant and I have a 3-month window?
I think she means from the night of to 3 months.
From 0 to 3 months. So if I don't know that I'm pregnant and I find out that I'm pregnant in 6 months, so it should be done by then.
You're about to have a baby then, because that's a big baby. But also I don't know a lot of women. I mean, I don't know, because there are some shady fucking people out there, but I could never abort a 6-month-old baby in my body. I wouldn't be like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. No, I'm not gonna keep this. Like, because I feel like that falls on the mom for like her ignorance and not being in tune with her body. And
listen,
also, when
what
you're
about
pregnant,
this?
you have a lot of other signs.
What about, okay, I'm a mom, 6 months pregnant, and I'm a crackhead. It sounds funny, but like, what
I mean,
about
that's
that?
a whole other topic though, because
No,
You're just
I
trying
mean,
to like pigeonhole her into
I mean,
these
in that
weird,
situation,
like
probably what would
scenarios.
happen
You
is,
know?
yeah, in that situation, what would happen is obviously if she does go to her regular doctor's checkups after finding out she's pregnant, they're going to see that she is on drugs and not stable, and then they're gonna take the baby from her when she has it anyways and put it in the system. So that's like a whole nother thing.
okay.
Because if you deliver a child and you have drugs in your system, they're not releasing that child to
Right,
you.
yeah. CPS is right at your door.
Right, immediately.
Yeah, Josh, I can't hear you if you're talking.
No, I had to go to the bathroom. But my bad.
Turn to your camera, your peeing where you're at. But all right, so
That's not true.
that's not true. Diago too. Diago camera turned on too.
My wife got here. I had to help with this.
Okay.
Hey,
Thanks for
Stephanie.
tapping in.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me on. Thank you guys.
And hey, for the record, for the world, our beef is squashed, right? For the world.
Okay, good. So you can start bringing that up. That's never
Okay.
happened.
It did happen. Maybe I did take too much Molly. And I Stephanie, thank you for calling. Give Miles, Lily, and Derek a hug for us.
I will. Thank you guys. Y'all have fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Do as well.
Now, Thiago, in the presence of a woman, your
Yes,
cape
sir.
a little longer.
Oh yeah, his cape is
No, my cape was gone. Look, I think I was looking at it
gone
purely
or
from
on.
off.
When?
It's off. So really, like she and look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking at it from an emotional point, an emotional standpoint. I honestly, like I said, like I don't like that idea of the abortion, but I have the dual sense of mind to say like, well, that's not my choice. I mean, I might not like it, but I have to accept it. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this, Thiago, because
Ask me.
I do. I mean, it's the same question that I asked Stephanie. If you have no choice, then why do you want the responsibility after the fact?
Well, I don't want the responsibility
But
after the fact.
Okay, let me ask you this. Because that's a kind of a woman question. Would you
Okay,
prefer
fair.
the choice? Would you
Would I
prefer
prefer the
a choice between you and the woman on if you could abort or not?
To be honest,
Please.
no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't prefer
No,
to
because
have
You don't prefer the choice.
I gotta
no,
make
well,
sure.
I mean, think about it.
don't-
Like,
You don't prefer to have a say in the abortion or not.
look, if I'm dating this person, then no, I don't care. Like that, you know, it's whatever it is, what it is. My standpoint, I'm looking at it from a married perspective. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it from the.
Okay.
I'm looking at it
No,
in
but
that
let's-
lens. That's what I'm
this
telling you.
Thiago, we already established that.
Thiago,
that
you're trying to play the safest option. Nigga, like my girl watches this podcast and don't make me tell the story how I got finessed over abortion because I told Moses that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch told me this shit was $60 and I was like, okay.
Hey,
Yo.
We're not talking from a married standpoint, Thiago. I'm saying
we're not.
I know you're looking from just
because
a general standpoint.
From your honest opinion though. Like
Because
come on, bro. Like,
my honest opinion,
nigga.
no, but because
my honest opinion was
Look at
always
Will
that.
sighing.
well, it doesn't matter if
My
you're
honest
married or
opinion
not.
was always that. Like I didn't agree with abortion. I didn't
No.
agree with it. No.
It's not the question. The question is,
What's
do
the
you
question?
prefer to have a decision or not? If you had to choose to be able to, if you had the option to make the decision 50-50, would you prefer that option over she has 100% of the decision?
look, take you too long to answer. Since you want to do hypotheticals,
I think so.
Listen.
Yes.
You want to do
What?
hypotheticals.
Okay.
You want
Yes.
to do
Let's do
hypotheticals. I'm gonna
hypothetical.
put you in the corner, nigga.
All right.
So you and your girl smashing.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right.
Lovely wedding. Purr, all this shit. You get her
Right.
pregnant.
Right.
You see? Don DeMarco, nigga. And so you get her pregnant, and both of y'all lose your jobs quick and then get sued. And y'all have $0. Y'all are negative.
God
and she
damn.
says, hey, we should get this aborted because we won't be able to afford this. What are you going to do? Tough guy.
Personal.
Yo.
Hey,
I
no,
don't want to ask Will. If you see Will's not laughing, he's just going to answer straight up.
He's going to answer straight up. Honestly, if she said it, man, a piece of me would always. If she asked me, she's like, "Hey, should we do this?"
It don't matter what a piece of you will feel.
Let him finish that statement. Let him finish that statement.
I'm gonna answer yes, even though there will always be a piece of me that wonders, did I make the right choice? Did I do this? Right. But that's with anything, right? But yes, no.
But she should have that 100%. Choice. She should have that choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Another hypothetical.
That's the meat and potatoes of it, if you're asking me. But go ahead.
Yeah.
So if you're not together, if William, I think kind of William's on. I think he's okay with it. I'm not even gonna go there.
I mean, just to clarify, this from all of the thief speak I've heard, I'll call it thief speak. So he is against abortion himself, but he is supportive of women's decisions to have one. Is that what? That is
correct.
So you're definitely caping.
I mean, that's clearly
nigga. How's that caping? Because you're against.
You yourself aren't for it for whatever reason. Doesn't matter why, but you are in support of women who decide that they need to have it.
Well, look. Here's the thing:
no,
I agree.
here's the thing.
You can be.
Okay.
No, you can't be white or black. There's a lot of things that you can be gray on.
Yes, you can be white or black. When a cop pulls you over, nigga, you're white or black.
Yeah, but I guess
this is white or black.
No, but I guess
you're white if a cop pulls you over.
Sir Dunberg, it just comes down to why are you against it yourself?
Yeah, come on, Dunberg. Think about it like this. On some real shit. I know I'm talking loud because I'm kind of turned. Your girl don't watch this show. So give your real shit because nigga, we know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, but just why are you against it? That is the question.
I think it comes down to the and excluding the medically necessary. Excluding that because I personally know people that have had to deliver stillborn babies. But anyways,
you want to know some whole ass shit?
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let me get my thought out. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think that's cool that you can go out and you know what I'm saying, okay, we're gonna go to TJ, we're gonna go, go be some itchy, and we're just gonna go do some.
It's morally. Okay, cool.
You want to know my reason why your reason is why it is?
Why?
Here comes the wokeism.
Oh man, he's got the drunk sway too. He said,
"Yeah." You want to know? You really want to know, nigga?
Tell me, bro. Tell me.
And this is the real shit, and I'm jaded. 7-Day Adventist, nigga, because you're Christian, nigga. That is your bro. Come on, bro. That is your reason why you're against the shit because you're a Christian.
It wouldn't be morality doesn't have to have
nigga.
Listen.
Wait, listen. You just brought up something saying about TJ. So you're definitely speaking on the bitches in TJ. But what about you going to TJ to smash some bitches and the bitch get pregnant? You'll be like, yo, let me keep it. Or you can be, yo, no, it's your choice.
First of all, I'm not going into anybody wrong.
No,
TJ,
come on, let's hypothetically, we're not gonna play that. We're not gonna. You're married. I respect your wife.
No, I'm talking about if I was single, I'm still not going into anybody wrong.
Thiago, I know you, bro.
All right. He's not letting you live. But anyways,
I'm not gonna let you live.
Let's not talk about.
Steve thinks it's morally wrong. My take is women should be able to have abortion. So I'm pro-abortion.
Right.
I never said I wasn't pro-choice.
Okay. All right. Anyways,
Well, let's get the pro-choice off the table. I'm not even trying to have that
no
crazy.
point.
No,
Like,
Thiago, I'm just kind of being the hoe. I'm just doing that. Like I'm
Yeah,
just,
No,
so-
you're good. You're good. Like
No,
I'm
but
great.
here's the thing though, and this is real shit. Like, because I know there's a lot of shit I say in my life and in my kids' life that people might not agree with, but you gotta stand on the shit. And I know that you may not be picking the shit because of Christian reasons. I'm just saying that. But like, my nigga, you're literally saying that, like, yo, I agree with this, but then I agree with that. So it's like, my nigga, like, you're pandering, and niggas are gonna be on your ass about that shit because, nigga, like, you cannot be like pro life and then pro not life, nigga. Like, that's like some, like,
nigga alert. Right, nigga alert.
yeah, I'm on right now, nigga.
All right.
It's like, yo, you
No,
came up in this
he's
show
making up some fair
knowing
points.
how
Like
this show is. You came in the
Yes.
show knowing how this show is. You sat up on the phone with Stephanie and pandered, and then when she get off, nigga, you're saying some different shit.
Let me ask you this:
No.
is your question how can those two things exist? How can you be not about it for you,
Yo,
but
what
be
is
like,
this? This is Bible.
what says
info?
abortion ban saves white lives? Video, please.
Who is this?
Bible
Yo,
info.
Moses, thank you for the title. Niggas is
Who
finding
the hell is that?
niggas is finding the video.
But you gotta read the log of what it actually says. But I can play it real quick.
Also reiterating the
At the Trump
overturning
it's at
of
the-
Roe versus
And
Wade.
here's why I said that Trump said it, and it says who actually said it, because it's Trump's rally. So Trump has to take responsibility for what he endorses at his rally. But we'll play it.
President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
It's pretty clear.
Miller
To me.
spokesperson.
It's pretty clear to me.
The term "white life" is a very interesting term.
Like, I mean, it's pretty clear to me.
What is she implying that, like, the majority of abortions are white women? Like, I don't like. Why is it white life?
I have no idea. But 33% of the abortions are white women, which is actually a lot higher than I thought.
Well, I mean,
maybe that's why.
All right. Well, okay, that's cool.
But again, so Thiago, you're saying you're playing both sides of the field. You don't agree with abortion because
here's the thing.
At this point, just let him live. You guys are
hold on. Let me step back and let me clarify what I'm trying to say.
I think we're clear on it. Let me tell you my standpoint. I don't care if I don't really care who gets abortion when they don't get abortions. I don't care at all. So would I do it? Probably. But it kind of depends on the situation. That's why I don't care. So I'm not in the position of I don't believe in it, but you can, you know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at. But I guess that's what we're saying. Like, it's very clear cut. It's do what the hell you want. But I don't agree with you because I would probably do it myself. And a lot of politicians would do it themselves if they got caught with their side chick, because it's already been been before.
No, that's definitely for damn sure true.
It sounds like we came all the way around full circle to say it's a case by case basis.
It's a case by case. But
this is the discourse, right? So, like, because like sometimes like I'm misinformed and I need to know. I need to hear a different perspective because then like,
should it be restricted?
I can change.
Yeah,
shouldn't be restricted.
My consensus, no. Josh, is that a no? Thief, is that a no?
What was the answer?
Everyone has agreed that abortion shouldn't be restricted, whether or not we're personally for it or against it. There shouldn't be restrictions on it.
I think
if you're asking me, like,
is that what
it should be? Like, it's up to the person.
Okay,
whether
cool.
I care,
right.
whether I care or not.
Okay,
because I think that when you're giving birth, it automatically now it goes into like the government files. Like, I think abortion should just be about whoever is the abortee or the parent.
Now this is where I'm at with it. Again, I'm pretty hard on this stance.
Yeah.
I just want, for the women that are fighting for the abortion, I'm okay with having the abortion rights, whatever. But I just want to keep that energy. If it's 100% of the decision, it's 100% of the responsibility. And if the dude wants to be involved, then that's on him.
Yeah, so I mean,
here's the thing.
You're stretching into something way.
Yeah, you are, because you can't do that, because if that's the case, it will just cancel out child support. So you can have a lady who maybe want a baby, and a nigga who's like, yo, I want to have this baby with you, and then come down the line, they have a fight, he turned to a hoe ass nigga, and then you're like, then it's like he don't want no parts of it. Okay, let's. I don't want to say down the line until the line where the abortion. So say 3 months or whatever, and say 2 months. He's like, yo, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Blah blah blah. So you think that it should still be like that? Because now you're judging off of feelings.
No, it's not feelings. I'm just saying, look, it should be if it's the egg and the sperm, it's two people. It should be a co-decision. But if you say it's 100% judge, jury, executioner on the woman, then when the baby comes, don't be like, now it's 50-50. It's you and me.
Yeah, but who's fighting that fight though? Besides you just trying to bring it up.
Here's the thing. The thing is that so say you have somebody, a woman who is like against abortion, and like it's still, I feel like it's still putting a lot on a woman's body.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot put on her body when they were having sex too, but everybody decided to not strap up.
Yeah, so look, like the abortion and the child support thing, they're not gonna go hand in hand.
Yeah, I'm not having the child support conversation. But look, here's my thing, right? So it's like having sex unprotected, there's the possibility of having a baby.
Yes.
Correct.
So
correct.
We're not, well, I guess I'm gonna say the word. We're not raping anybody out here. So is it not a woman's decision to let a dude pipe? Yes or no?
It is normally.
Yeah. It is normal. So, yes.
She does that knowing the implication that she could get pregnant, and then she gets 100% decision about the pregnancy. Why, when the baby comes, will we break that up and not continue to give her 100% of all of it?
But look, just saying, the guy also knows that he could make the girl pregnant by having sex.
Exactly, but the guy doesn't have, but he doesn't have a decision. So that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't have a decision.
Hold on, wait.
The baby or not.
If the guy says I don't want to abort the baby, and she says I'm gonna keep it anyways, or she wants to abort it, he doesn't have the decision. That's my point.
Right. Yeah. So are you saying because the guys don't have the ability to prevent the abortion, they should have the ability to not be responsible for the said baby?
100%.
That's wild. That's so wild. I just wanted to make sure it's clear. So now it's out in the open. Like
to the females watching Mocha Friends, I have nothing to do with what that nigga just said.
Hey, look, if you guys thought that Josh was the good one among the
that is also
the views expressed by Mocha are not the same views expressed by Mocha Friends.
Yeah, we just want to be clear.
The views here don't reflect on Mocha Friends. That shit reflects on Moses' reaction, nigga.
So now we're off thief. It's going off the clip on my end.
Yeah.
But look, because here's the thing. I do think this whole thing with the abortion and the basically the guarantee to be promiscuous and have a cop out does lead to a lot of irresponsibility. And that's what I'm saying. I think. Hold on. Let me get this out.
Yeah.
I think if women,
I see what he's saying.
I'm here to pop.
Let me get it out. I think if women knew they would have the responsibility after the fact, they would be more cautious about just willy nilly letting dudes go raw. And I know your niggas have had.
I think.
I'm begging you to go raw when you wanted to wear a condom. And that is saying that she does not care about the responsibility of what could happen if she did go there. Yes or no?
Well, yeah, but let's put the context. The amount of women begging to go raw in 2022 has decreased by a large percentage. or let me flip it back.
Uh.
Or you're just messing with the wrong women out there. Niggas are just out there messing with the wrong women because like
Hey, but if it's one of them Molly Fume nights,
No.
So look, as I look, I'll be transparent as somebody who's not like the most frequent user of condoms. As of lately, all the women that I've had sex with have been pro condom.
Have required you to wear a condom
for the most part. Yes,
even after the second round.
Yeah. So every time new one comes on.
Hey, and good. You're not dealing with harlots. That is a is but that's not the majority.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, again, you gotta eventually. I guess you don't have to, but
Now we do know. Again, we said earlier
in my elder ages, I have become a little bit more selective. Where I'll turn down the real scummy one now, versus back in the day when, yeah. So now it's like the decision's not made. The decision is not made.
Niggas is cool on here.
The decision is not made until we're all the way at the crib. I could say no, I could kick him out of the crib. You see me. I will kick him.
Now we're getting the Me Too territory. Watch out.
Wait a minute.
We can kick anyone out of the crib until you never have to just keep going with the act. If you decided at the club you're gonna have sex with them,
it's your house, your choice, right?
Yeah. So so it's just with that in mind,
your choice. Yeah.
With that in mind, we're just being this is a person. We're just being more selective, and I advise all niggas out there to be more selective, unless you want a crazy baby mama.
That is my message too. But we do know 86% of the abortions are women that are unmarried, and
he's going with the Kevin Samuels facts.
Or he's going with real facts.
This is the CDC facts.
Yeah.
So
I'm not saying the facts are false.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I'm just saying it speaks to a greater culture of so some other stats I looked at, that there was a lot of deaths prior to the Roe v. Wade because women were doing unsafe abortions. So basically they're saying women are going to do these abortions regardless.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
So the numbers dropped exceptionally after it was passed because it was
legal now. Yeah.
But the number of abortions did go up year over year. I think last year it said 1 million abortions.
Yeah, because they get to be freaks now without the consequence that they used to have. So
look.
So is that a moral issue or what?
What do you mean? I mean, okay, I guess it's moral, but at the same point, it's guys aren't judged on that same scale.
Look,
so
well, let's look at it like this. When they said save white lives, we know you two guys champion white women. So
there's three people. There's three people here. So who you talking to?
The way he sits up patrol.
Oh, man. It's crazy that somebody who's one isn't mother of one of your child white, and you're saying we champion white women?
Tell them. Hey, keep it a buck. Nigga had 2 white babies. So.
This nigga's been drinking, but 2. So how
keep it a buck? I had 2 white babies and
2 white babies.
Yeah.
2 white babies, 3 Mexican babies. I mean, he's trying to go to Dr. Umar route.
He's saying that we're the champions of white women.
And a Mexican step kid. Who the fuck about?
Out here. We're really out here. Are we going to get off abortion, or are we going to be on abortion the whole?
You talking about the fuck?
We can get something.
You want to go somewhere else?
I mean,
because it's kind of hard to have it without more women other than Thiago in here. But
let's go. Let's fucking go.
Have you played the whole? Have you played the whole Lupe album?
Yeah, I did.
What are your first reaction to? I saw the face.
It was cool. Like I
But you
think,
wanted more. You wanted more, huh?
I didn't like the 10, 11 tracks, or whatever.
Yeah, it should have been more.
I
Should have been
think
longer.
the last album, I forget what the last album was called.
The House EP.
No, not that. The LP.
Tape.
LP, nigga, LP. LP's more than 11 tracks.
Drogus Wave.
Drogus Wave. I feel like Drogus Wave was way better than this. I felt like this.
Which is more songs?
Drogus Wave has like 18 songs.
Drogus
Wave. I feel like felt like
this. Which is more songs?
But Drogus Wave, the story is there's a story to it. Like this one, there is. But like Drogus Wave, like you can see like the John Love Forever, like that's a real person. Alan, that's a real person.
Has historical
right. You know what I mean? And I think this one was cool, but I think this one would. I felt like it was gonna be over drill beats. I didn't know it was gonna be talking about the outcome, which I thought was cool because it was talking about the outcome and shit of the drill stuff. But I thought it was gonna be over drill beats.
Well, it's different. It's him trying to be like current and predict the future when he normally reflects on the past.
Right.
That's like the big difference from this. Normally, Lupe's projects reflect on the past and current events.
Right.
But like but now he's reflecting on like how the music has played, how rappers are dying,
right,
and how going forward we're gonna have less. Yeah. So it's a little different. He tried something a little different, but it's lack of tracks to me.
Right, it is, but I think that is like flawless, like penmanship. Shout out to
yeah. I mean, the Miss Mural track, it fits in well with the other murals.
Yeah. And while we're on that, make sure you go to penmanshipclothing.com and about 20 get 20% off your purchase. But yeah. When I clicked on it and I was downloading it, I was very disappointed in the amount of tracks it was.
He should have put that 100 Chicago's on there. I don't know why that he didn't put that on the album.
I know, right? Because he put that on. I don't go to court. That was cool, but 100 Chicago was dope.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't make the album. It was weird.
But the game comes out next Friday, so I'm waiting for that because his shit is called Drillmatic. So I feel like there's gonna be some type of drill beats. Yo, did y'all niggas hear that Eminem featuring Snoop Dogg shit?
I have not,
bro. It's hard. Like, and I've been hating on Eminem lately, but it is hard. And even Snoop, like Snoop had a very good ghostwriter because like he goes in his Eminem bag, and the whole track is dope as fuck.
All right, and have you heard the new? I haven't listened to it yet, but I guess it's not out yet. I thought JID was coming out with an album, but
I heard the Lil Nas X and Young Boy. That's dope. Like
Thief.
Speaking of Lil Nas X, did y'all hear that Jesse Lee Peterson is gay?
Who? We don't keep up with these white people.
No, he's black.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know
Jesse Lee Peterson is that one dude that's always like. Most of you haven't seen him. He's kind of up your alley as far as trolling goes. But he's like a super conservative Christian dude. That's like he's always killing people for being gay and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit, and I was like, that's so crazy because he was condemning niggas to hell, and this nigga gay as fuck.
Oh well, like that's
allegedly. I watched the documentary.
Allegedly.
No, he's not allegedly. The nigga is gay. He's on record saying he's gay.
He said it?
Alleged, nigga.
Nah. Why would he say that?
Oh, he didn't?
No. Here's the crazy. It was another dude exposing him and saying that basically me and him had gay relations. So this dude outed himself just to out Jesse. So I don't know. It's kind of
video of somebody saying it was gay. The nigga was involved.
Yeah, but anyways, continue. That just popped up while I was replying to that comment on YouTube. And it's like, oh,
that's why I ain't got no following because I'd have been got sued by now. Okay. My girl did her thing. Let's go. Shit.
Yeah, what you eating?
Don't worry about it, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't getting that.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Man, yo, having this light on it.
Are you hungry, Thiago?
I am a little hungry, but it's all good.
Where's your girl at on vacation?
Can make some food.
No,
for you?
Actually, she just went to her mom's or brought me
Is that
back
her
a
man's
plate.
house?
Okay. I do have a question.
Quit playing with him, dog.
No, ask me.
Is it 100% her decision for you to eat, or do you have a 50% stake in that decision?
Oh goddamn! All right, you know what? Fair enough. Yes, it is 100% her choice to eat. I don't have a choice in that. I don't care.
No, for you to eat.
For you to eat.
Oh shit! For me to eat? Hell no.
I
That's
feel
my
like
choice.
your girl be traveling the world, nigga. I never see you outside the house.
Oh damn! You guys are
'Cause I'm a
coming for
homebody,
Thiago's
dog.
neck right now. But
And also, I'm broke.
JID is supposed to release an album soon.
He is.
Yes,
We'll get to it when it drops. Okay?
Finally.
It's not dropped. There's nothing to talk about.
All right, shut up, game. You're trying to convince us that the game is going to be something that you're going to play more than one time.
The game, like the artist.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
game is dope.
Yes, the game, the artist.
The game
okay.
is fucking dope.
Why has he dropped lately? That
I listened to Block Wars. I
Okay,
listened to the Wolf
right.
shit.
Uh-huh.
I listened to the Jesus Peace. I listened to the game albums.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
I'm
me
not gonna
too.
lie, Jesus Peace was tight, but I mean,
Peace was dope.
That was a long time ago, right?
The one with the wolf on it and his daughter and the wolf, that was dope too.
Yeah.
Oh, the last one with all the bitches in the studio, that one's sick too. That one has Ed Sheeran. Josh is Sam Smith though.
Sam Smith, my boy. Fuck with him.
No, yeah. How you doing?
Yo, Jesus Peace came out. Yeah, Jesus Peace came out.
Girl.
Jesus Peace came out in 2012.
When Mondo was coming out here. Me and
This
Mondo
nigga's
used to be on that shit.
We used to be on that OKE mixtape back in the day. That
Yeah.
Operation
Oh, I forgot about that. The Martin Luther King joint.
Yeah, it's got the five joint with Lil Wayne and Breezy.
Chris Brown just came out with an album hold like 30 tracks.
Yeah, but come on.
Oh,
You're not investing your time into that.
I've never heard a Chris Brown album.
I
heard the first track to Indigo. Oh, Josh, while we're here, you know me, I'm just drunk now. My homegirl, she has a podcast called the Pretty Much Podcast, and she was like, how'd you make your overlay? And I was like, oh, my co-host made that. And I was like, you want me to link y'all? So you could charge, I guess, you know. So
I guess. Kind of charge.
She's in Austin?
No, she's in Houston.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
this is somebody I went to church with, nigga. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I know her when I was like fucking 10.
Is she bad?
See.
Oh, man.
Mucking
Yo.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah,
I don't know. Uncharted territory.
I'll be in Houston next weekend.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I had her on here a couple times. I'll tag you with it.
Hey, Moses, your brother won the other night. He fucked some dude up in the kickboxing.
You ain't see Mama Jones getting at me?
Yeah, let's dive into that. I didn't know what you meant by she was on you. Yeah. I just saw him win. I saw he was victorious. I didn't see
because I said flame emojis. His next opponent should be Josh, and she was like, "Nah, nigga, no brothers ain't finna be fighting."
She just stopped it.
I'll put a cap in your head, nigga. I'll put your family house and shit. I was like, "Yo,
damn. Okay, there we go." So
that's what happened.
Siblings do not fight in front of parents. I was like, you know, you're right. That's true.
I'm fighting from my uncle. She never used to come to our fights, but our uncle's a boxing instructor. She refused to watch our fights.
Why?
She doesn't want to see her fight each other. She watched and that's the kind of thing because she would watch our cousins' fights, but not ours. But
that's not her babies.
Well, it's fair enough.
True.
I said, look at Josh's mom going at me. Johnson hiding me from his parents all this time. Just so they can go off on me. He knew what he was doing. He knew why he was hiding me from them because he knew.
Niggas, my dad, in the airplane.
Also,
He's like, let me go with some friends. I was like, nah, we cool. They look so weird in the car. First off, they look so cooked.
that picture of Jamal's eye you sent is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I hadn't even seen that one yet until you said.
I think he was just rolling it back in his head though.
Yeah, like when he looks to his left, right, or something. When he looks to his, But that's
You know, 'cause
crazy, man.
I kind of check up on him every now and then, and almost like every other day. But
Yeah, I just
he sent
troll
me
him.
that. I was like, shit, that's just crazy, though.
That's some Terminator.
I still think it's crazy that this nigga has a condition that he can pass out from laughing so much.
When you spend a lifetime of laughing, they say live all the little Trotsky things.
It's like when your main go-to is laughing that much, you know, everything in moderation, I guess. Everything.
That nigga John. Nigga, you ain't say nothing yet.
I know. That nigga be cracking up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he should. You know, he said he's moving down here at some point.
Yeah, come on, boys.
I know. I know he's
He been saying that for years, nigga.
Oh, man.
That nigga was still saying that shit.
So I guess we're on the wrap up. Thief is a caper.
Yep.
I really don't personally care about any of this, honestly. I just have judgment pass, but
I think it should be women's choice. Off rip. I think it should be a women's choice if she wants to have an abortion, like how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should take the plan B away. Because, you know, like, there's some bitches that are allergic to latex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you're taking the plan B away, that's like, what's that?
You let them run that play on you? Nah, I'm playing. There's some that are.
Yes. I have.
Can't get pregnant in the stink. But
I'm gonna walk into the room for a
emotional damage.
But yeah, sure. I guess I'm not on. I think it is their choice, through and through,
right.
All the way to birth.
I think when it goes to like the whole 50-50 thing, I think it should be like two people choice, but I'm not going on that.
Well, again, this might be a morality thing, but yeah, if I guess it's, you know, you stop dealing with these whores and people get married before they have kids, it probably wouldn't be a big problem. But if you're going wrong with niggas, you don't care to, you know, get in, you know.
Hey man, wrap it up.
Yeah, man. One night stands could be.
I mean, like, is it really that much better raw versus you know with the condom?
Yeah. It is. Definitely is.
I say like this.
I was trying to save.
Without the condom, I'm enjoying it. With the condom, I'm just like,
look, Diago got the fuck out of here.
with the condom, I'm just like, I'm just here to win. I'm just here to
I'm breaking you off now. You know
I'm just here to say I won. You know, I finished the mission, like
I put it on you.
Like I didn't. Nah, I ain't gonna go there.
All right, so to clarify that. You guys are saying the condom does make a big difference in the experience.
Yes.
Interesting. You say that.
You don't think the feeling's different?
No, I used to think there was much. I used to think it was much different, but then it also comes down to I think what type of condoms you're using too.
Correct. Like, that's very true too.
I feel like if you're using the generics, you can expect for a generic experience. But if you're using the ones that have the labels on them, you know, that say that they're going to improve the experience.
Not the Rough Riders you get for 25 cents in the bathroom.
No, if you want condoms, you can go to 4th Street. They hand them out free all day.
You got to at least buy some
we don't want you to catch AIDS. So here,
some ecstasies or
doing too much.
Her pleasure or something.
There he goes.
I gotta get out of here.
You see it on his face when he's about to do it too. It's just
I gotta get out of here, bro. Like I'm gonna some foul shit.
Man.
Thank y'all for watching Monkey Friends. Thiago got the fuck out of here while it was safe. That nigga guy, he said, "Yo,
he said, condom talk. I'm out."
Thiago, he took the heat pretty decent. So
yeah, I mean, you guys came at Thief pretty pretty heavy. I was surprised.
He was pandering. He was pandering because Stephanie was on, man.
I was surprised after.
Look, you were pandering a little bit too. Actually, you know, let me not say you were pandering. That might actually be your real position.
No, that is not like I'm not.
I think his ultimate goal was to squash the beef that he had created.
That was true.
Yeah.
Like once I found out my girl wasn't watching, I quit pandering, nigga.
At least he admitted to
my truth, King.
At least he admitted to pandering to an extent.
I was speaking my truth a little bit for the end. Thiago said that. He said,
bugged out. He said bugged out. I feel.
Yeah, shit bugged out.
We'll see him in the group chat, man.
Yeah, that's probably a lie, but it is what it is. You know, he made it to the end anyway, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm about to go like do nothing.
I guess. Likewise.
I'm about to play up my roadcast there. You trying to do something tonight, Will? You got something going on?
Nah, I gotta. I'm trying to save some money. That's what I'm doing.
You can go out and save money. You do the thing I do.
You're coming from you.
Who, me? What?
From Thiago, from Josh. You go out and save money. A nigga didn't want to hang out with Steve to save money.
Steve? Oh man, that was terrible.
Let's go spend money.
I just mean like if I'm gonna drink, I'm just gonna bring my own. But
Moses, what are you talking about? What do you have in store?
Oh no, I just was feeling the vibe right now, but I might not fuck with it later. So who knows?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I plan to go to Vegas Thursday. So.
What you doing out there?
All right.
We're probably gonna go to the UFC fight. Me, Corey, and Steve. My Shirley. Throw up the S to Shirley home.
Oh, the Shirley gang.
You and Tori.
Yeah. What'd you say?
My life, Shirley. I've been
Shirley. Let's go.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna head out there.
I got Shirley on my chest, nigga. I got Shirley on my chest, nigga. Fuck all these niggas. I'm folding them grave, nigga. This is Shirley.
At least we ended on a light note.
Yeah, shout out.
All right, man. So, okay. All right. Well,
I'm out of here, man.
Smoking friends.
Bye.
No, we're still here.
Wait, are we still here?
A lot of time, so
we're still back. We're still doing.
I'm getting out of here.
We're back.
I'm gonna end the video. Go to pivotshipclothing.com. Enter mode 20. I'm just ending it. I'm not playing the outro.